Every one of us at some time in their life has seen a doorway. They don't have to be anything special. They are simply an entrance through a wall, a way inside. The door we are going to talk about right now, however, has never been seen by anyone now alive. Where does it go? Not even the greatest minds of all mankind could tell you that. There are so many of these strange openings, even more than we could ever guess. Black, cold, never-ending holes. Is this really the right way for us to understand these entrances into other worlds? Nicodem Poplawski is a scholar at New Haven University. He came to a staggering conclusion that not only changed the way we imagine the world around us, but that also undermines that which for some of our subscribers and those who love science hold most sacred, the theories of Einstein. His legendary formulas fall apart like a poorly made stack of cards, and the theory they describe fall into a useless heap where the stack once stood. How could Poplawski dare to encroach on the eternal astrophysical laws? It is just further proof that when two people think they know something and say it is impossible, a third will come along and blow the whole thing wide open. So, the American scholar dared to theorize that our whole world, the planets, the galaxies, even the entire universe, is located in its own hallway of sorts between two worlds, in a tunnel between a black and a white hole. What is the mechanism of this process? A common question among skeptics. In accordance with the theory of our American scholar, who, by the way, is supported by another famous mind in the scientific world, Michael Finkel, in order to understand the nature of the creation of mankind's own personal black hole, we need to go back 14 billion years to the moment our universe was first born. It is in the track of its formation, according to Poplawski, we find a big mistake. He argues that the understanding of the word singularity as an infinitesimally small point of infinite density doesn't actually exist. This statement completely ruins Einstein's formulas, where a singularity is a necessary requirement. In actuality, the hypothetical object from which everything in existence came to be had a definitive size, although it was trillions of times smaller than any now known part of any atom. And this seed, compressed to the end of what is possible, gave a bang of such colossal strength, all the while itself being found within a black hole. Black holes are unknown places we can only observe indirectly. They are in fact the corpses of giant stars, and inside one of them, according to some physicists, our world is located. Other than an ethereal singularity, Poplawski thinks in the bowels of a black monster, the final processes take place that compress matter into a single point of small but defined proportions. That seed, hanging like billions of stars and of a size trillions of times smaller than an atom, is not in fact endless and does actually exist. This unimaginably heavy point, in his opinion, is found in every single black hole. Under the direction of certain forces, the seed sprouts, setting itself free from its shell like a spring being released from pressure. At the exit of a black tunnel, it is possible that there exists a so-called white hole, outside of which there is a completely different world. How many different versions of the universe are there? No one knows. It is difficult enough to comprehend the very possibility of multiple universes. National Geographic, the well-known scientific magazine, instantly picked up Finkel's story about Poplawski's incredible theory and, investigating his questions, published a physicist's report. In it, they affirm that black holes are furnaces in which the seeds of life are forged. This sounds a bit pathetic, but the scholars meant the following. A point exploding 14 billion years ago inside a black hole as a result of processes taking place inside it, which resulted in the formation of our world, was so powerful that for it, forming all the planets, stars, and galaxies was easy. And possibly, there was a never-ending number of those seeds. Among other things, this unusual theory explains a few inconsistencies of the laws of the cosmos with scientific data, neutrino fluctuations, quantum paradoxes, the presence of dark energy and dark matter. In other words, Could those things we are used to calling deadly and destructive actually be what we call home? Completely proving this theory is difficult, but in all its unbelievability, it is possible that there is a grain of truth. Just like a ladybug creeping inside a sphere is completely confident that the surface is absolutely smooth and unshakable. Let's remember that even the great Galileo was once compelled to deny the truth. So let's not make any hasty conclusions. Be sure to click like below the video. That helps us decide what you want to know about in future videos. Be sure to subscribe. Until next time.